Hello my friends, my name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play on my channel. We will be playing as the Dark Elves, and we'll be playing as the new legendary Lord Crone Hellebron. So, this will be a fantastic campaign, hopefully. On the screen right now, you will see a list of timestamps for today's episode. Also, what I want to say in this intro is a massive thank you to the team at Total War and Creative Assembly for giving me early access to this fantastic DLC. I've done a little bit of playing around with it, I've done a little bit of testing with a few things. So with this Let's Play, I'm doing this one, I'm doing the Alariel one, and I'm also doing the Anouar one. So I'm doing 3 in total. I will be doing probably 3 to 5 episodes initially, and I'll be keeping my favourite one on. But I want you guys to help me out as well. So if you let me know in the comment section what campaign you'd like to see me retain as a full series, then let me know, and I'll be running that series alongside my Mortal Empires Modded Empire series as well. So let's have a little look. Dark Elves race, so all about them because we've got the other lords as well, but we'll look at HAG-TASTIC. They are a initial challenge of hard faction effects, so they can sacrifice slaves to trigger a Death Knight. Death Knight spawns an allied Blood Voyage army. Failure to hold a Death Knight causes penalties. They have a hero capacity of +2 for Death Hags. Casualties captured post-battle is +25%. And the Lord effects is -50% for Witch Elves, Sisters of Slaughter, and HAG-TASTIC Executioners. We're going to be playing this on hard battle and hard campaign difficulty. And obviously going forward, and if you want me to change some stuff and maybe knock it up a little bit, I will, depending on how things are going and what you guys think as well. Now, her starting units are the Sisters of Slaughter, which are whip infantry. The animations of the whip infantry look amazing. I will hopefully zoom into this episode and show you a little bit of that animation as well. They have 7,500 hit points. They have very little armor. Their leadership is really good though, 82 leadership. Speed is 44. Melee attack is 40. Melee defense is 60, which is really good. And they have murderous mastery, dodge, and defender. So they're a pretty useful unit, no doubt. And then of course we have the HAG-TASTIC Executioners, which are great sword infantry, armored, armor piercing, anti-infantry, murderous mastery, 8,000 hit points. Snap them right up right away. They're fantastic, this unit. So we've got those two to start off with. What we're going to do, guys, is going to jump into the campaign now. I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, by all means, drop a like on the video. It means a lot to me, and let's crack on with it.
Cain, I stand before you seeking the pleasures of war. Blood will flow, and I shall bathe this ravaged body anew. Something calls to me from across the seas, a weapon of great power that bears the mark of my lord. With it, I will pierce the heart of Ulthuan and seize control of the vortex. There is beauty in violence, ecstasy in carnage. All that stand before me are mere vermin. They shall feel no mercy as I unleash horror and torment upon them, as with everything in my way. The masters of Naggaroth sit idle in their towers, bar one. Marathi's pets, the treacherous Druki of Grond. For them, pain awaits. For I am the Hag Queen of HAG-TASTIC. Let the screams of Death Knight echo across the world.
There we go. Yeah, she got some attitude problems, doesn't she? Fantastic stuff. So, how they play. So Death Knight, it's a night of pure carnage and murder, where the streets of HAG-TASTIC are bathed in blood, rejuvenating its queen and granting her untold powers. Without regular Death Knights, where the slave pits are opened up to commit murder, Hellebron's strength and power will dramatically weaken over time. So Blood Voyage, holding a Death Knight inspires the Druki to bear arms and undertake a murderous journey. Aiding this army on its quest for blood will enable you to reap their battle's reward. And then Slaves, of course, is pretty much the same thing as the other Dark Elf factions. Sword of Cain is a blade of ancient terrible power. Its bearer is granted lots of strength in battle, etc, etc. Stewardship, the sword can lead to civil unrest. It's a very good sword, let's put it that way, it's a very good sword. Mission issued. Beatific secrets. Capture and occupy settlement belonging to Grond. I will get some scrolls of Hecate and some treasure. So I think before we actually start this campaign, I need to get something out of the way first. Crone Hellebron. How would you pronounce her surname? Because I've heard people pronounce it 2 different ways. I've heard it pronounced Hellebron or Hellebron. So let me know. I'm going to probably go between the 2 for this first episode. And when I get some comments of what you would prefer, then let me know and I will go with that. But I've heard it pronounced both ways.
Mistress of HAG-TASTIC.
So here she is. She has armor piercing. She's anti-infantry and dodge. She has 4,000 hit points. Very little armor, as you can see. Her leadership's really good though. Got melee attack as well. She also has poison, which is a very useful thing to have in your melee attack. Decent enough weapon strength as well. Gaze of Cain, some leadership bonuses and melee attack and weapon damage there. Frenzy, very good thing to have. Immune to psychology. She has murderous mastery. She can hide in the forest. She has the encourage trait as well. She is resilient, and she has physical resistance of plus 40%. She's a very good lord, actually. Okay, HAG-TASTIC. What do we have? We have conscription halls. We've got dark shards, dread spears, bleak swords. We can get that, so we can get bleak swords and dark shards with shields. We can get that straight away. Now, do I go for Spite Reach? I think I do, because I can get there this episode. The aim will be probably to take Spite Reach this episode. I'll give you a battle. I'll go through the units she starts off with. And then we will start building up and go for Gron then as well and try and take this if we possibly can. So that's what we're going to end up doing. Now I do have this Death Hag by here. If you want a name for this Death Hag, then please let me know in the comment section below. I want to have unit names, I want to have names for some of my lords, my Death Hags, that sort of thing. If you have a name for this Death Hag, let me know in the comment section of this video and I will rename it then going forward. This Death Hag though, I'm going to pop her in because I want to get her some experience early on, and we're going to have our army attack Spite Reach. Up we go into Spite Reach. Now, I could probably auto this, I mean it's only 5 units against what we've got, but I want to give it a go. I obviously want to fight this battle to show you guys what she starts off with basically. I want to show you those executioners because they are ridiculous. I played this battle already before. And the executioners, I think they've got like 150 kills. I think they're the highest unit. So I'll be interested to see if they can get towards that number today in this battle. She's very useful as well in combat. I think the executioners, Crone Hellebron, and possibly the Death Hag themselves could probably do most of the winning in this battle. But let's take our time. Let's get our infantry. And let's actually move some of them around. I'm going to put dread spears on either flank as well.
Dread spears.
There we go. That's how we're lined up. We've got my dread spears on either flank. We've got my HAG-TASTIC executioners by here in the centre. Got my Sisters of Slaughter's whip infantry, which I want to show you in detail in this video. So let's just zoom in a little bit. I've got my cinematic cam on again. Hopefully that will make things look very good. There they are. They don't have like much clothes on, to be fair. So if you're into that sort of thing, whips and chains, you know, you might like this unit. They're also bald. They're bald-headed. So if you like your baldies, then you might like these ladies as well. So pretty good, useful unit. They have murderous mastery. So if I show you this right here, merciless, frenzied agents or slaughter. Even when unprovoked, this unit takes especially well to Cain's murderous blessing. They got dodge as well, and they also have poisonous attacks. So they're a very useful unit to have. Let's actually start off then by taking the Sisters, the Executioners, and the 4 Lord units forward. I'm going to bring my missiles up for some support. I think what we'll do then, the rest of my troops I'll use as spears. We'll have 2 of my spears on the left flank, on the right flank. Red spears on the left flank. We'll advance it like this. Look at her hair. Her hair is very well designed, I gotta say. She is a complete hag though. Complete hag bow. With the double swords. Apologies guys, I had to make a quick cough there. Hope I didn't pick up too much on the mic. She's got one sword bigger than the other. I think the one's a dagger actually. The right hand's a dagger, the left one's a sword. Just marching Of course I can zoom in and see this by here. As they take up their positions. Army is almost in place here for an epic battle here against the enemy that sits just over there. I don't know if you'll notice, but my throat is hurting quite a bit. I haven't been well the past sort of few days.
Hellebron!
Hoping things will pick up soon for me. Right, let's aim for the bleak swords with my dark shards. I'm just gonna let my infantry
Bleak swords.
get into position like a flanking sort of maneuver.
Hellebron!
Can I keep the UI on just so we can see some of the... Well, actually, we'll take it off for now. Don't really need it. I can go for the kills after. When those under attack, that's fine. This is a very good thing. Gaze of Cain. Leadership goes up, weapon damage goes up, melee attack goes up. But my units do rampage, which means I do find it hard to control them for a while.
Cain's chosen! Bringers of death!
Okay. You're firing. That's fine. Getting a couple of kills on the bleak sword. Yep, that's good.
Battle ready.
Okay, you just keep
Forward.
closing the gaps for me.
On to slaughter. Dread spears.
Okay, you can start firing.
Executioners.
Let's get you running up.
Destruction.
I want the Crone to go against the Lord.
Cold-blooded killers.
Ah, my executioners have actually taken quite a lot of damage. I think I'm in.
Destroy.
Here we go.
Dark elves.
Pin down those missiles if I can.
Warriors.
Right, you can get in now.
Eager for battle. Bloody murder.
Run in there. You aim for them.
Kill them.
And if I get Gaze of Cain on, probably, yeah. Around here, red mist, they just go berserk. That red mist, they go absolutely berserk. And you can see that HAG and Heph executioners. You can see the stats sort of go up by quite a bit now. If I can find them, where are they gone? Leadership's gone up and up and up. Look, it's going to drop down slowly. Ridiculously strong though. Really is strong. Turn you around, right, get you on them. I'm going to send my executioners after the Dread Spears next. So as they loosen slightly, that's fine. We're getting very short work of them though.
Death is coming.
Chase them all down. Oh, run. I've defaulted as well my key binding as well, so they no longer run automatically, they now walk automatically. It's a new change I've made recently in my Empire campaign, so the camera work in the UI is going to take me quite a bit of getting used to probably, but that's fine. I've got these up here as well. I can sort of point out on the map where like the enemies are and that sort of thing. If I want to go into a tactical map, I can sort of draw lines and stuff and just sort of say, yep, enemy here, what we're going to do, we're going to go around here and defend this and all that sort of thing, which I think is quite cool. I quite like using the ping tools. Yeah, this battle is well and truly won. I didn't try, well, I did try, but I didn't compete as well as I probably should. That was a bit of a fest, if you know what I mean, all over the shop with this battle. Pardon me, friends. Right, just chased off these missile troops. Are you actually going to catch them? That's the question. So your speed is 33. Theirs is 33. Probably not. What about you? Death Hags is 44. Right, you got a chance of catching them. So you go for them instead. And you just keep chasing them off for now. I think we have some troops that have come back. Let's just get our camera over here. Where are they? Up in the hills or something, are they? Indeed, they are. Got some Dread Spears that want to come back here. Let them come back. Let's just bring up the Crone. It's kind of evil, really. Just bring up the Crone, you know what I mean? Bring up the Crone. She can deal with herself. She is a melee specialist after all. Sword infantry. She's going to be very good. Just going to get my troops to sort of form up at the bottom by here. Don't think I'll need them though. Won't need them at all. Just ran them off. Ran them off completely. Right. End the battle there. Don't need to chase them down. They got 76. That's not too bad. Half of what I did before. But I was able to get down to 150. But you can see I lost half their health. But that was me focusing more on showing you different units rather than the battle as much. We'll get that back though. It's not an issue. It actually says by 97, so they actually killed more than I thought. 97, not bad. Ooh, some armor there as well. That's actually be useful because she doesn't have much armor, so if I can get anything with good armor, it's going to be useful for her. And I'm going to loot and occupy, so I get some slaves. Of course, slaves is important. Successful missions, I get some money as well. Missions issued. We're going to get a full province, that's fine, it's not a problem at all. So, she's leveled up.
I am Cain's instrument.
This is her skill tree, so Death Sword and Curse Blades available at rank 10. Quite useful there. So you can get a steed, a mount. You can also get Cauldron of Blood mount. Or a Manticore. I think I'm going to go for the Manticore. So I'll probably hold off on these and get the Manticore. I think she's fine to be used as just a standard infantry unit for now. Witch Brew, second Cauldron, and then finally hit points plus 12%. Secrets of the Cauldron. That's going to be very useful indeed. And then you've got Champion of Cain, Physical Resistance. I'm just going to go through these bit by bit so you can see on the screen what it actually gives you. Playthings of the Queen, Loyalty. Slave decline rate goes by minus 20%. Blood Queen then helps with your regeneration. Dance of Death gives her better defense and attack. Her defense could actually be better, it's only 50. One of the things she's low on. Gardner armor's gone up because of that armor bonus we've got there though, with the shield, with the armor, so that's going to be useful. Wild Eye, melee attack, melee defense, pretty standard stuff this is for most lords. So the top of the tree is going to be more interesting. So Slaughter Lord here, after getting Inspiring Presence, you can get melee attack up for your Witch Elves and some of your other units as well. You've got Fervor, Tenacity, Blade Shield, Fleet-Footed and Heroic Killing Blow here. Shred through Spite, melee attack, Cull the Unworthy, that's going to be useful. Ravager Rewards, Favour the Fortunate, Conifer Bloodlust, and that goes up then to Kindle the Fury. Melee attack, weapon damage, going to be quite useful. And then got Renowned and Fear on this one, going to be useful again. Elven Healing for your replenishment, which you're going to need. Fleeting Shadow, Quartermaster is going to be good for the upkeep of all your units, and Lightning Strike, of course, always a handy one to nab as well. So it's got some good stuff you can get. I'm just going to give her some Inspiring Presence, just to give her a bit more aura about her. And if we go back onto her, you can see I'm happy that she's got this, because her armor, that's given her more armor than what she started with. She only started with, well, she started with 15. She's going to get another 10 with this. It's an uncommon item. I'll try and get better armor for her, but for now that helps a little bit. That's going to help, you know, going forward. This is good as well. That's what you got to keep an eye on. This is your blood sort of Death Knight thing. Can't trigger Death Knight until you have the required amount of slaves to sacrifice. So I've got to get 800 slaves. I've only got 170 so far. But you can see I'm currently sitting at Joyous. She's Joyous, so she's got a chance of getting, or Lord's got a chance of getting 1 loyalty at the start of the turn. These are all positive stuff: Public Order, Leadership, Physical Resistance, Vigor and Loss. If I go up to Blood Queen, I get even better stuff again. Respected is still good, but Bitter is a bad thing because it's all red: Leadership, Public Order, Taxes, and Crone goes even worse for those things. But there are ways you can negate some of these effects. But again, the Sword of Cain is one of them. That will remove one of the boxes, and I think there's a quest you can do as well, which will also remove one of the boxes as well. So there's quite a few things you can do. There's some good quests, and at the start of this campaign as well, I mean, what I've done, I was able to take the Great Arena and Grond. There's another settlement up here as well, which is also part of Grond. You've got to make the decision to go for Spite Reach first, to give you a bit more options, I guess, at the start of a campaign. You've got to make the decision: do you go for the Great Arena or do you go for Grond? I should hopefully have time to be able to recruit here now, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get more missiles and 1 more Dread Spear, just to give us a bit more variety. And HAG-TASTIC and Spite Reach, we'll just repair these for now. What's this? This is an Orchard. Public Order, yeah, it's going to be good. When we get more slaves and stuff, Public Order will sort itself out. And then I could get slave pens here. Income from slaves goes up as well, so that's also useful. It only costs 3. Public Order, I get torture posts if I wanted to, and get income here. There's quite a few buildings I can go for. If I want to get different units as well, I could already get myself some Dark Riders, which is going to be useful. I can get myself Den of Outlaws, which gives me Shades, Missile Infantry, that have Stalk. I'm trying to think. I'm probably not going to use Cavalry in siege battles, so I would probably be more inclined to go for Den of Outlaws, which is what I'm going to do, get myself some Shades. And then that's probably going to be the end of the turn. But before we do, let's just go to technology. So you've got 3 things to go with: get your 10%, or get plus 10 growth, income from raiding, or recruitment of your Dread Spears and your Dark Shards. Probably from income from post-battle loot for now is probably the way we're going to go. and then we'll take it from there then, my friends. I'm probably going to end the episode here as well. I've been Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.
Thank you for watching the video. I want to say a massive thank you to all my patrons and all my sponsors on YouTube Gaming. They're currently on the screen right now. For more information, check out all the links in my description and check out the links on the screen as well.